Hello, my name is Abigail Marie and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the third installment of my Seasons as Characters series. So today is fall. If you missed it, I started with spring and then summer, and today, obviously, fall. And I have to say, this is probably my absolute favorite. So you did get to see a bit of a sneak peek of her in the beginning. Her outfit was definitely one I struggled with. So I knew for fall that I had the color palette down like quite a while ago. Actually, right after I did spring, I had fall's color scheme picked out already. So I just couldn't decide how I wanted to go about her outfit. I knew I wanted it to have lots of layers. I wanted it to be very dramatic. And so I settled on this dress it's almost like the dress ends with the sleeves at just above the elbow there, and then there's like a shirt underneath it. She's wearing tights, she's got a layered skirt as well, and then she's got the little boots, and then over top of that she has this flowy beautiful purple kind of like overskirt, and I gave her long straight hair and with extra kind of wanted to play into a little bit of the Halloween aspect as well. So she will have dark lipstick, and her hair has like fun little braids and little kind of those little poofy hair things. I like it when people do that, do that little poofy ponytail. And then I decided she needed more dimension. So I drew up this little kind of repeating pattern, and I put it all over her skirt at just kind of the ends. So like some of them it covers the whole little piece, some of them it doesn't. And then I decided to add some texture to her shirt. I don't color it in like stripes. It's just almost as if those are seams kind of made to, be running up and down the bodice. And I put that fun pattern on her sleeves and that undershirt. So there you can see in the corner is a little Pinterest palette that I had. That's what I had wanted. And then I pulled in this, honestly, it is a screenshot of a tweet that has pictures of the Fenty models from, I think that's Rihanna's brand, like makeup, whatever. And so I picked her color scheme there, and then that was me just hashing out what exactly I wanted as her color scheme, because I knew what colors, but I didn't know where. So I made sure I leaned into muted tones, and the dark purple is supposed to feel a little more on the Halloween side and like the getting cold, but the oranges and the tans are for the, the beautiful fall leaves and the changing of the scenery. Because what I ended up doing is I couldn't eyedropper pick colors that I liked enough from the picture. So I just, if you don't know, on Procreate, you can create your own palette from an image. So I just pulled that image then into Procreate and had it create a color palette for me. And then I just picked colors off of there, which turned out really great if I do say so myself. And then I got to here, you can see I am inking, and I used the technical pen for this. I don't usually, but I knew I wanted lots of details in this series. So I used a pen that I knew I could get lots of details with. I usually use the dry brush, or like the dry ink, whatever. And I love the texture it gives, but it's not always the best for details and stuff, just because it has so much texture that when you try to do small, it doesn't feel like I can accurately get details and have it read well. So anyway, and then I color her in so I can kind of clipping mask all the layers to her, so I kind of only have to color the outer edge once. And I really enjoy this method, and I always start with the skin and then build up. And now when I inked every piece of her dress on a different layer. So her skin is all in one layer, her hair is on another layer, the bodice of the dress and the sleeves are the bodice and the puffy sleeves are on one layer, her shirt ink is on another, the ink for each of these the little like layers of her skirt are also on another. It's, yeah, lots and lots of layers. I used the max amount of layers, which was like 40 on this because I just, yeah. And then, so here I was then picking all the colors, like putting them in the right places. I always start with, I like to render the skin immediately after I lay it down, but then everything else I kind of just lay flat colors first, and then I go back in and add I go back in and add details and texture and stuff. So I didn't end up redrawing the pattern that I put on the dress. So I had done that for when I did a repeating pattern on spring. I sketched it and then I also inked it. I just decided I liked the messy texture of that pattern in the pencil, because that's what I sketch in the like 6B pencil, and I really liked it. And then for the tights, that flowy skirt, and then the undershirt that is supposed to be see-through, I put all those on a different layer and changed the opacity as well. So and there's lots of tiny details in her necklace, and yeah, and I go through and I add some details into the hair. I did a weird mix of cell shading and also blended out. I don't know, I just kind of left things a little harsher, especially in the hair, than I usually do, and I really liked it. So, and a little tidbit, something that I am learning, make sure you flip your canvas. So I don't know, I can't remember now if I saw it, but I did flip my canvas, and I felt like it really helped make sure her face looked nice, like had really nice, it looked great, you know, like it looked better, it looked realistic and proportional on both ways, and that's what you are shooting for. So then I do another clipping mask layer with purple and a multiply, and I like set it to multiply, change the opacity. I did one where it was kind of really blended out, and then I do another one with a little bit more shadows, and then I do my fun white highlights, my favorite part. And I do go back in and add some sparkly details here on that purple, and that it really pulled it together. And I throw a background on here too, probably my favorite background, because I do make these into prints. So they are available on my shop as prints, and they will soon be available on my shop as stickers as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and check that out. The links are all down below. And so that brings us close to the ending of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Bit of a shorter one today, and you're about to see a really awesome close-up of this piece, because the video just doesn't do it justice, because the canvas I have it on is very high quality, so there's so many details. So here it is. Beautiful. Thank you for watching. Like I said, you can find all my links down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I would love it. Have a great day. Bye.